do the audio check, everything that's good. So, I know last week it was the Pokemon Sword finale. That was supposed to be the end of PokeMoomin. But, and we don't have to name names on this one, it's, you know, whatever. But somebody, Shoridami, who doesn't have to be named, Viviorko, may have forgotten to download any game onto my Switch that has Muffin in it. So I was going to do a Muffin lock because I haven't done a Nuzlocke before, which is basically just a Nuzlocke both Muffin and call Muffin immortal so that, you know, because she can't die, she's Muffin. But I might have forgotten to do that. So, I'm just gonna go back into Sword and do some of these Dynamax Adventures because they were fun and we can get some cool Pokemon and let's see what we can find here. So I'm just gonna do that instead. Did we ever... I don't think we dealt the Moltres, right? Or did we? Anything is fine. So, yeah. Which one do we want? Sure, Flygon. That sounds good. There's gonna be some cool stuff out of this, right? Like, even if we don't get to the legendary at the end, we'll find, like, here's a Flygon. Flygon's cool. Fairy. Right. Let's pull up my handy dandy chart here. What do I want for fairy types? I want poison or steel. Neither of those are poison or steel. None of that's poison or steel. There's steel. And it's right at the end. Perfect. So we'll just stitch to this side. Hi, hello. Hope you're having a good Friday. Sorry for the lack of Muffin. There was supposed to be a Muffin-centric stream today, but that'll be next week. Assuming I remember, which I definitely will. I say definitely will. I should not have said that. Anything that guarantees stuff on stream. It may or may not happen. How's that? That did nothing. Attack fell. What do we have that is not attack based? That's special. Okay, so it doesn't actually matter. And lower its accuracy. Oh, let's just keep that up. Don't helping hand me. You're the one who's doing damage. And that wasn't great. Thunder. I didn't do too much. And he's in Thunder, so attack drop again does not matter. That did so much. Oh, it's a crit, that's why. And one more. There we go. Sure, help me again. Yeah. That's way better. What does the train do? Oh, it swaps her ability to theirs? That's kinda cool. Do a Pokeball now. Sure. We should just have a bunch of Pokeballs. Enchantment's useless, so liquidation, lunge, and poison jab. I did not see what was coming up ahead. Do I want it? Sure. Actually that's grass. We do have a bud type, so yes, let's do that. What I should have done is what's good into steel so that we can get the steel for the fairy. And steel is fighting ground fire, so we should have actually gone to the fighting one to be super effective into the steel one to be super effective into the fairy at the end. That would have been the smart play. However, we didn't do that. Okay, now it makes sense. That's fine. Oh, well. That didn't do as much as I thought. Okay. Heartfelt poison jab. No poison. Leek. Let's do it again. That did nothing. Blizzard. Okay. And a crit. If you get a critical hit with a poison move, it should guarantee the poison. And electric paralyze, it's that fire burn, and all of that. If you get a crit, it should do the thing. Only when we use it. If our opponents do it, that shouldn't be an effect at all. Airstream. I keep thinking that should do a lot more. Steel resisted that. Got it. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna go into steel, which wants fighting ground fire. This is none of those things. This is not fighting ground or fire. I'm good. Although I am curious what Queenly Majesty does, so that sounds fancy. We want steel. What does Queenly Majesty do? Besides describe my wife. Queenly Majesty. It's a majestic pressure unable to attack using priority moves. That's good. No effect. Right. What's the user. We have water absorb. What are you hunting? Absolutely nothing, to be honest. I kinda messed up. Forgot to download Brilliant Diamond onto my Switch like I had planning. So instead of doing what we're supposed to do today, we're kind of just hunting neat things, cool stuff, whatever we come across. That's about it. Apparently Cleft Key. I'll be honest, I don't even know what all the options are here. Let's look into that. Sword. Did that again quick. Sword. Dynamax Adventure Legendaries. There we go. What even are the options? Sun's Adventure, blah blah blah. There we go. Let's see. What's neat here? I'm not even gonna pretend to know what half of these are. Any kind of bird versions. Okay, legendary birds, I know those. Mewtwo. Things. We got the Cresselia. That's done. I have no idea what any of those are. I'm gonna be honest. That's a Dialga. That's Xerneas. And we're done. Yes, we want to swap. Something's on the ground. I have no idea what a Tapu thingy is. Here we go. Tapu thingy. Ah! It's water fairy, so it's not weak to steel. That's great. These are pressed over last and assassinate to make some counters. It's not stop to do damage. Okay, well let's just keep both of those up. Tapu Theme is a guardian deity of Pony Island. With Tapu Koko, Tapu Vidlet, and Tapu Bulu being the deities of the islands. That does not tell me much. Manipulates water because it lives deep within the thick fog. It comes with being revered. It's going. Let's do that. Terrible calamity sometimes befall those who recklessly approach Tapu Fini. Well, that's unfortunate for us. Where are we? Dynamax Pokemon. This is not a sword exclusive. I guess we. Oh, we can't yet. Let's just cheat this up. Wonderful. That's super effective. That's unfortunate. Pulse. Rose Sharply. You're just buffing it. Can you not? Raises allies' defense to Misty Terrain. Raises allied Pokemon's defense. That sounds pretty nice. Let's just do that. Defense, but doesn't it do a lot of special? No. Even if does it to anyway. All of these things I'm thinking of immediately after it's, you know, would have been good to think about beforehand. Ah! Critical hit. I see. So, anyway. Good Dynamax thing. So good at this game. Starfall. Pick up 2 in 1 turn. Good stuff. Yay, cheer. I told feebly. Ah! Aren't we just, good. That's good. Let's do some more of that. So let's just finish this thing off. Just finish it off. Paralyzed. Okay. That's also something we can do. Attack her sharply. Now it's confused. Okay. Throw a Pokeball. Let's throw a Pokeball. We will take the Tapu Fini. First off is summary out of curiosity. Misty Surge, and there's terrain. Sure, Whirlpool, Water Pulse, Brine. Hers HP is half or less. This attack will hit with double. That's good. Okay. Yep, we'll take that. And this is the den, reach the innermost area, caught a very special Pokemon, 9 Dynamite Ore. Nope. Send to a box. Let's just do as many things as we can here. Okay, adventure. Yes, please. Fine, let's just go for it. We'll do a Moltres. I mean, the obvious would be a water, but we're also not going to use this to the end, so I'll just take it anyway, because why not? I should be choosing Pokemon based off if we don't make it to the end, what do we want? Line. Right at the end there's Dragon Ice Bug. We have a Fire Flying, so none of those. We actually don't have many good options at all. Ugh. If anything, I'd want to keep this Relicanth, but that's not likely to happen. Intimidate. Liquidation, super effective. So we're not going to have a super effective Pokemon into Moltres. That is unfortunate. Attack Rose. Defense Rose. Oh. Raises everybody's attack and defense. That's good. Liquidation. That's some pretty decent damage there. Dig. Our health's gone. That's unfortunate. Strange Steam. Sure. I mean, if I do take it, then we're all at full health for the whatever's next. So, sure. We just don't want the bug, really. So we'll take the normal, which means either of these is fine. I don't know what either is, so we're going to the normal. Intimidate. Surge. So I can this more easily. Bounce spell. These as previous move is failed. It's about moves double. So if this ever misses, we just do this. So critical hits land more easily, and it does a lot of damage, and if it fails, we just have a bigger attack next turn. Attack rose, defense rose, attack rose, defense rose, taunt. Let's get one of those crits. Attack fell. Okay, that's some decent damage there. Still no crit. Let's do it again. Bang. Didn't do too much. And, okay. 80 accuracy, hit every time. I'm good without it. So now we go to... We could go ice. But that would be actually awful, never mind normal. Okay. Let's just keep up the same plan. Attack fell, and that's darkness. effective. Stone Edge. Fog. Last Stone Edge. Can we miss that the other one does double? Or get a crit? Either way. Could we have something? Super effective. Stone Edge. Okay, they all hit and none of them crit. Sure. Just hit it with anything. Snarl. That's fine. Slash. There we go. Okay. And we will swap to that one. Because I don't want to use ground tips into a bird. Yes, because Stomping Tantrum and Dagger are both going to do nothing. Stone Edge would have been good, admittedly, if we still kept it. Okay, let's catch this then. Hopefully. We'll see. This is only attacking for 3 turns, so it's decoy. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. Let's just do that. Shadow Claw. Okay, that does... Oh, that's a crit. Fire Spin on Persian. Okay. Which level is this? Lowers the special attack of opposing Pokemon. Prevent a target from using it to emit sound for 2 turns. Once this lower its special attack and then it can't fire as much. Special attack fail. Oh, if we try to lower it too much, it does the thing where it's in the date saw stat changes, so it doesn't matter. Never mind. And that was a bit of a substitute. Smog. Stat changes were removed. Good thing I lowered its special. Let's just throat chop it. Okay, we're almost at half. Unfortunately, we lost the Persian, so it's going to do things to damage. Good job on my noob for like just not getting hit though. Okay, so if we do that, we now have lowers the target's special defense. Wait, but it's a physical. Oh wait, no, that. Oh, no, it is special. Okay, okay. Oh, well, yes, but this is a physical, but hits harder than this one, a special. So it's not the same. Oh, so we'll start with this one that lowers special defense, then do the special one. So then, look how massive that thing is. Ah, that did not do as much as I hoped it would. It's fine. And we can't lower special defense because the wheezing keeps undoing that. Oh well, it won't be undoing it now. That's irrelevant. Yeah. Avoided twice. Okay, we're just not going to be touching the smoke trucks. That's what I'm doing out of this. Okay, that's good. Something. Other Pokemon, not itself. Not that it matters because it's immediately over. Yeah. In one hit, that person went down. We might have had it if that person took a hit. None of these. I don't care about any of them. I'll take the new. Sure. Yeah. Then no. To a box. Adventure, yes please. Anything else? We can do Moltres like every other one, just so we can keep things interesting. That's a Celio, Artillery. I kinda like Poliwrath. We're gonna take Poliwrath. Okay, so it's a fire, so that water right in front of it would be nice. So not the ground, we want the fairy, which is conveniently a steel fairy. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So we'll go to the steel. Which is weak to the fighting. Yeah, this is just like a line of perfect... Okay. Laron. Yeah, that's steel rock. So that's double weak to fighting, so Drain Punch. Okay, yeah, this is gonna do a ton of damage into that thing. Poor thing doesn't even get a turn. Patch, Pokeball, sure. We want the steel. So, yeah. I'll just swap Pokemon for the steel typing into the fairy. No. No. Oh, well, a Bronzong. That was another. Okay. Wow, this is going to be a good. Still, Iron telling me that there's fence and when the ground hasn't turned into terrain. Oh, so that's useless. While destroying the turn. Oh. Guess we're doing that one. Special defense rose. Flash cannon, that's great. Special defense fell. Special attack rose sharply. Ah! Effective still swap. Why? Cool. Super effective. Let's just do that again. Yeah. That's gonna have a really nice special attack. Super effective, dazzling flame. Oh, that artillery's having a time. Cool. Yeah, we'll swap. And then we did the water, and then we did right to the fire. So, there. It's a Sharingan! Dazzling Gleam, Powerful Flash, Round, Trees. Either can turn the range, then how we attack. Teleport, damage all opposing Pokemon on sighted turn. So this power goes up and it damages all opposing Pokemon on sighted turn. Well, if I can cause a confusion, that sounds pretty great. Yeah, that's fair. Can you not still swap? Can you do anything useful? Artillery. At least we have like 3 water types. So this should go, and the steel type that just likes to still swap. Oh. Yeah, Bronzong, they're less than good. No. Great. Now we have 3 water types going into a fire, so this should go pretty easy. Pokeball. I'm gonna feel really bad when we get the firemen don't take Shuriken with us. I'm gonna feel so bad about that. But I'm sure you'll understand. We're here for the cool things at the end. Although we did just touch Shuriken's cool. And towards the end. Yeah, we want to swap. We're taking Shuriken with us. Bastion? Yeah. If it's Moltres, that'd be convenient. What is that? A restaurant. Oh, that's one of the sword exclusives, so we really want this. And it's not super effective. 80, 85, it doesn't have a 60 minutes especially they're frozen. I mean, frozen would be great, but it's probably not going to happen. That's a little touch defense. I mean, that's also not going to happen, but... Okay. Reshiram. Oh, we take a lot of damage. That is Dragon Fire. Oh. I see. Can you do something, Bronzong? Can you do anything? Like, anything? That way we don't take damage? Just dive? Okay. Okay. So anyway, we'll be taking Shuriken with us? Swap faster than when we attack. Why? Why Bronzong? Fusion Flare. That just sounds cool. Fusion Flare. Not capable of learning a move Fusion Flare by leveling it. They're also only known Pokemon to have Turbo Blaze as an ability. Fusion Flare. Signature move of Reshiram and Kyurem. Power 100, actually 100 fire, fusion flare, and flash damage to base. Okay. The base power of fusion flare will double if any Pokemon successfully used Fusion Bolt previously in the same turn, with no intervening moves in between, so perhaps failed moves. Ah. Anyway. Yes. Okay. There we go. That's why we did it that way, so that we can, yeah, that was... Anyway. Anyway, so like I said, we'll do Moltres every other time. Yes. Oh, it's gonna sit there forever. I don't have to actually do it. That is whatever. Let's just fill in our list in that case. Oh, wait. I was just kind of mashing through A. What are we doing? Yes. Which balance do you have to find today? Anything that's fill in this list with all the available options. Yes. Save progress. Don't invite others. Water grounded, normal flying, or water flying. But he has a lot of options. Okay, Dragon. Dragon, we were gonna want Fairy. Dragon Ice, that's none of those. Fairy, we do have a Fairy there, so we're gonna want to go towards the rock first. And then to the Fairy, which we're gonna hold on to all the way until the Dragon. Is the plan. Old door. That is indeed a old door. Super effective. Hey, 7 damage, but 120 power. We gotta go for it at least once. Haunt. Come on, just double your substitute, sure. Water Pulse, that did a good chunk of damage. And we landed it! Ooh, okay. We're not gonna hit twice, let's just... Wide guard. That sounds garbage. What does it do? This is why I never actually say I'm good at Pokemon. I don't know what half of this is. Wide guard. Protects all Pokemon on the user's side of the field for the rest of the turn from moves that can target multiple Pokemon. Okay. Even those used by an ally that strike all Pokemon in the field. Oh, that's actually not bad. Really? There we go. Okay, so I'll attach this. And then we want to do the Fairy next. And then we don't care what's in the one after that. But preferably want to take those fairies after it so that we get healed for the dragon. That's the plan? Let's see. Do we want this? Probably not. Hopefully Ivy takes it as a full heal. Never mind. That's not how that's gonna work. So yeah, we go for Fairy, then Psychic, then Dragon. That's the plan. Fairy's not weak to Psychic or anything, is it? No. Good. Yeah, they just don't interact with each other at all. They're neutral. That's fine. That's fine. That's what we like. Okay, Wigglytuff again. So first I'm gonna do is just poison. They're badly poisoned. Its poison damage worsens every turn. Well, let's just do that. Yeah. Wide guard, sure. Taunt, that's also sure. Can only hit men type. A man type. Just a little. Is it the big? I can't even tell. Yeah, man type. Okay, it is the big. It looks so small over there. Toxic. Which did nothing. Okay. But that turns into Master, I see. There's a heavy rain that falls for 5 turns. I mean, that's just big and turns it into rain, so let's do that. Dynamax. I'm just gonna plan this out of my head. I've got nowhere really. Dual Windy, yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. Dual. Critical hit. Okay. Does them. But now it's raining. So the next one should just be stronger. I did a lot. Okay. Sure. Do the same thing again. We just want the fairy type here. Yeah. Critical hit. Good, it's raining, that buffs that, it's been force. That's just such a great enemy. The huge mouth like that, and it just giant. Okay, now we have our fairy. So we catch this, go to the sighted type next. Because those don't. Let me just double check. I don't think those are... Yeah, sighted. Fairies, not weak to sighted. Sighted doesn't care about fairy. We're good. Okay. So we take this to the psychic one. Yes, I want to swap. Scientist, adventure, Pokemon, okay, and if one the I don't want it. Sure, that thing. Actually, I think that should be done to the Psychic. Because the Psychic has the heal after with the berries, and that's all we really care about. And then we have a fairy into the Judgment at the end. Okay. Psychic. This fairy's just immune to Dragon. So that should be good. I mean, that's fair. Starmie's not the first Pokemon that comes to mind if you say Psychic, but it's not wrong. Sacrifice, yes. Okay, round. Sweet Chest, that was Fusion. I mean, I guess. If we can confuse it, that'd be nice. It's Wide Guard. It's Wind. That is so nice right now. Wow, that's great. Protects all of us, not just them. I assumed it would protect its allies, but like Manton started set, but it doesn't even do that. That's amazing. Okay, use that every turn. Twisted the dimension. Great, that's helpful. Okay. Trick Room. What does that do? Trick Room. Trick Room, move. Reverses the move order within each priority rank. So the Pokemon with the lowest speed stat attack first. Okay. joke's on them. That only does anything if you're good and plan around it, and don't just mash whatever move hits hardest and or does good stat checks. I am not good enough for that to matter. Keep doing the only thing that actually hits it. And managing keep making us not take damage. That is fantastic. Yep. Do that. Hornwich. That's also great. Dynamax. Attack harshly fell, okay. Did less than I thought. For a super effective move, it's still alive. Okay. And this is why we went to the one with the berries after it, because even if this happens, we don't care. Sure, whatever. We're just gonna finish it off this turn anyway. Go for it. Wide guard is fantastic. That's the wing. Everyone else just hit it and we're fine. Horn Leash and we're done. So we're gonna Toxics, but we don't care about it. I mean, we're probably gonna take it if we fail the Dragon at the end, but whatever. And it's purely for collection purposes because that way we won't have to use a water. We already used a water stone. Yeah, we need one for ZA. Never mind. I totally forgot about that side mission in ZA where you need a Starmie. So I am good without it. Do not replace the Manti. Oh, okay. And now we're mostly good. And we have a fairy move for the dragon. What is it this time? Okay. We already have one of you. Again from ZA. But we have this, so we'll just... Well, if we can confuse it, that would be great. Because if we can just make it even once not attack. And advance. That's good. Attack partially fell. Air slash. Sweet chest. That's confused. If it can just be confused like once, that'd be amazing. Brick room. Sure. Dimensions. We're binded. Bound. I mean, that. Yeah, it would be bound, but like, because it was by the move bind, would it be binded? We're doing okay damage into this. Confused. I don't think things get confused. It's yet to do. Critical hit. Of course it did. Taps fell, but then ours instead sharp. Special attack sharp moves. Which is great. Don't even if we could Dynamax. That's awesome. Okay. So if we could... Next turn we should be able to Dynamax it. Physical moves, okay. But we took way less damage because of Reflect, I think. Power construct. Oh, it has that thing! Even here! And it heals! Oh, that's cool. Now we can do that. So I know we're low health, but can we just get like a max health? Can we just Trick Room makes us now faster than Super Mega Ultra Legendary that's also been boosted into its signature form. So it may be insanely powerful, but we're wiggly tough. Wide guard, that is also great. Max Starfall. That did so... That's not fair, right? It's one thing to get complete form, like, okay. But to also get a heal, that's... That's not okay. We're still being binded, even though we're huge. So we have wide guard, so we can't be hit if it does multiple things. We're a fairy type, so we're immune to drain. We have everything going in our favor. Come on, Zyga. Pouring Leech. Sure. Of other Pokemon, that's Quake. Okay. That is not fair. That it also heals. I disagree with this strongly. Feebly on it. Should I just stop cheering? Cheer does not seem to do anything. Times. Dread Impulse. Why didn't he do that into us? I would have been okay with him targeting us with that. Brick Room, again, that's pretty okay for us. Unless I twisted it back. I guess we just continue. Unless we can confuse it again. Never mind. Lens Wrath. He does it twice. Okay. Crits us and the Mantine's at like 1. And if one more faints, we lose. So this is just not happening. All we can do. Now if he only attacks with things that hit all of us. Reflect is not gonna matter. That was yeah, okay, that's over. Oh, never mind, Reflect mattered. If that happens again, can we do this? Hit 2 times. Let's try and push him to do again. See what's card is up. And there's all the Pokemon inside the turn. Yeah, that would be awful. So this. Super effective. Horn. If we get one more turn of being able to attack in, we might do it? Okay. That's good. Actually, that means it didn't use the protect wide barrier thing, so it's awful. But that lives. Oh. Nope. Never mind. Well, we were close. I made a few mistakes there, to be fair, but and by a few, I mean a lot. Okay. On to the next one. Well, the Starmie, I guess we'll take the Wigglytuff. Yes. No. Box. Getting a heal like that is not okay. Times we're dead? Sure. Let's fail in the rest of these. Yes please. So anything's fine. Yes. But we didn't write down where we found the Tapu whatever. We'll just take this one. Okay, so the last one is Psychic, which means we want Bug Ghost Dark. There's none. Sure, normal, whatever. We cannot have one that's super effective into it. That's good. Cool. Okay, Dino. Where's that supposed to fence? That's just a cut. Okay, switch the fence. I mean, that's just by far the strongest. None of them are super effective, so let's just do that. Sure, that did nothing. And likewise healed it for very little. No, not them Bronzong again. Okay, we need to just never have a Bronzong on this again. Paralyzed. And then that's sure, just do it again. Windy. Avoided the attack. And that avoids both. Matt's flare. Oh. I mean, we can use rain dance to get rid of the fire. Sure. Because then if it does it again, it's going to do a lot less damage instead of more damage. And then we don't just instantly die to it on the first Pokemon of the run. Windy. Twice. It didn't still. Drenatus. Okay. Body Slam. Hit it again. Okay. That's fine. But two of us are weak to that, and it hit that one, so we're good. Paralyzed, sure. Just do it again. Bud Buzz. And this is okay damage. Dual Wing should do it. Oh yeah. There we go. Yeah, let's do it. Life Do, Hyper Voice Flamethrower. Yeah, I'll swap. Those are some interesting moves on it. Okay, so we're gonna go to Fly to the site. So Electric will be good into the flying one. We'll do that Electric, because I think that's cool. Whatever it is. Oh wait, can I? Yeah, I can still go to the flying good. Volt. Right, we have Okay. Yeah, that's why I chose this one, because Flamethrower, we have a super effective into it. That was all part of my plan, because I'm good at this thing and I know what I'm doing. Poison Jet. I know the poison off. Just swap. Can you not? Can you do like anything else? Fire Punch, another super effective, that's fantastic. Flamethrower it again. Flamethrower. Poison Jab. Bothered poison, that's just so much. Avoided it. The one time you don't still swap and you still don't. Effective, poisoned, okay. Flamethrower it again. Dual Wing Beat. Dual Wing Beat is not awful. Like, between both attacks, it's not good at all, but it's better than I thought it would be. Like, that's a good hit there. That's, and it's a crit, that's why I'm happy. Poison Jab. But then you're going to... You hit it! You did a thing, Bronzong! Super effective. Okay. Vika Volt? Vika Volt? I'm assuming Vika. Because it's like a Pikachu. But, bug. So, we'll take the Vika. What does it have? Unless you move it only use Poison Jab. Spark. Not ideal, but it's something, so. Sure. So then we'll go for the flying. What's this thing? Actually, Cited to sweet to ghost. This is Judd. This is Judd. Okay. So we can. Yeah, if we just use Spark. Actually, we just Mass Lightning take this thing out quick. This is the perfect one, because then we have a Ghost type into Psychic. So as far as flying goes, this is like what we would have hoped. Again, I mean, I meant. I knew. Oh yes, that's flying type. Okay, so now you're doing it. I probably should have held on to that for the last one, but whatever. Whatever. That's fine. We're getting this thing. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Bronze on these still swap. Okay. Bronze on, please. Don't. Thunder Punch, that's fine. We have Mass Lightning it. I was looking something up and I immediately forgot what it was. Okay, that's fine. If that's a crit, we're doing good. What was that little thing? So we're gonna attach this. So yeah, we really showed on her over there. You have no ghost. So I'm good without it, because we do have a bug into the Psychic type. So it actually is better not to. So we don't really care about this one. We have one from Arches. But we do have super effective. Defense. Just do that a lot would probably not be bad. Target. Let's just hit it. Oh, that did decent damage, okay. And it's burned. And still swap. Fantastic. So we'll just do this like 2-3 times more and then... Psychic present. That does so much damage. Super effective. Let's avoid the attack. That's not great. Probably more aggressive. Fine. Fine Storm. He really does not like Pheasant. Weird. Sure. Stronger. Bud Buzz. Metal Sound. Ooh. Special Defense. That's great. And now we can Dynamax again. So we do that and do Matt's Flutterby. Puts a huge bug. Okay, so this should do a lot. If we get there. The bizarre area Pokemon have items do something. So that does it? That does it. Okay, we got the let's see. Okay. We got one. Oh, is that... Can you only catch things like once and that's why we can go back and catch it? Or can we just farm these forever? Because the ones we catch aren't showing up on the list. But you can only catch and keep each specific legendary once per save file. Oh, catch and keep. So now that we have, let's see, select. That's it. We're done with that one. Oh, you can catch the same legend, but the option to catch will not appear if you have already. But the option to attach will not appear if you've already caught it. One second. Sorry, I got distracted for a minute. Legendaries caught in the Dynamax Adventures and Pokemon Sword and Shield Contra DLC can be shiny. They're not shiny lot, and the odds are quite high, 1 in 300 without the shiny charm, and 1 in 100 with it. But we can only catch them once, so all of the ones we caught are done. But, if we don't catch them, they have a 1% chance of being shiny if we have the shiny charm. Pokemon don't appear shiny when fighting against them or using them. They only appear shiny on the final screen where it asks which Pokemon you're going to take home. So at the final end there, when we chose Itzy to take back with us, it could have been shiny. That's really good to know. So, that means not on this save file, obviously. It's a little late here. Oh, it has the thingy. It has the thingy. I need to go get my shiny charm in like my game and shiny hunt legendaries. Electric, so I want ground. there's no ground. That Giratin's really big. What is that? So I guess we're just gonna go this way. To do the cool big Dynamax G-Mats Malodor. A poison type has the Dynamax Garbodor use. This move poisons opponents. Let's do the G-Mats Garbodor or whatever. And the Lego building. Okay. Malodor. The almost not too better. Like 90, no. Okay, well actually just decide that. Substitute, sure. That was the best possible target you could have hit with that. Oh, look at that health. Oh yeah, poison. We're crying. Pokeball. Sure. Okay, so on my personal playthrough, I'm going to get the shiny charm. And then hunt legendaries. Overheat Sunny. Oh, Sunny Heat and oh, that's really good. Yeah, okay. That means I need to go beat Pokemon Sword for a third time. I don't do grass, but I got fire type. I went on an adventure. Pokemon. No. Actually, we probably should have and hoped for something done to electric. That's a big gamble, though. There's a lot of not friends. Someday. It's overgrowth. Okay, that's not awful. Unfortunately, that means Sunny does nothing because he's going to immediately just replace it with the grass event. Okay, so never mind on that. We'll just, especially lowers the user's special attack. But that's not special. So, okay, let's overheat. That did a lot. Catch that, there we go. I'm good without it. I mean, ice. Ice. Because I can hope for like a ground ice. That's the opposite! Oh, it's ice bug. Okay. Okay, at least it's neutral to electric. I just saw winds and thought it was flying. I was like, well, that's awful, but ice bug is okay. Oh. I guess. Oh, Tailwind's just sort of a hard. Nah. Cute moth. It is. It is a very cute moth. We're probably gonna take it if we don't get the legendary here. So if we did that, we can just use Solar Beam over and over. So let's just try for it and hope it doesn't replace it with electric. The moth is very pretty. Struggle Bud. Okay. Let's also burn it. So now we can just use Solar Beam. And if he doesn't replace it with electric terrain here, we're fine. Pure Howl, okay. Attack Rose, that's... Solar Beam. That did something. That did something. I'm sorry, what? Flame Blit? Flare Blue. What is that move? Also, we can probably just do one. I don't know if it's special. I'm gonna do this one more time. Fire type into generation 4. Effect. Don't listen to its damage. User receives recoil damage equivalent to 1/3 of the damage done to the target. This move has a 10% chance of burning the target. User's frozen fitness will thaw the user out, then it for damage the target. So it also thaws you. Can you just do that again? That was amazing. Okay. Good job. Flare Blitz is a good move. If anyone was curious. It's good. We're just gonna go ahead and just know how to hit the right. Yes, yes I would. No, that's not to a box. This account is way too far from the shiny charm to bother. But we're about halfway through, so let's just take a little break and open our pack for this week. Because why not? First things first, let's get me to full screen. There we go. Let's open up this week's pack. Hope for something cool. Get that out of the way. Okay, what do we have first? The Heliolist? Yeah, Heliolist, there we go. Even the yellow disappears instead of just the green. And Ducklet, who he disappears. The green screen thing is just so great. And a Morga. He looks so happy. And Hisuian Growlithe. Again, just looks so happy. A Leafeon, which is unfortunately green, but if you can't see it very well, trust me, that's a Leafeon. You can kind of see it. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Revavroom, the first card that actually just shows up perfectly and doesn't disappear. What's the thing called? What's it called? Rillaboom, that's the one. I should see it, could not read the name. And a Chansey! That is a great picture of a Chansey. Speaking of how Poliwrath's pretty cool, there's the Poliwrath. And the evolved Sinistcha. What's it? Oh no, this is Sinistcha. Evolved from Poltergeist, that's the one. Trying to disappear, so you can kind of see it better over here. And just the, energy. Oh, leaf energy, so it just disappears. I'm gone. Can you just see Muffin behind it? Anyway. And as always, this here for anyone who wants it. Or even knows what it's for. Cool. No fancy ones? No. Nothing particularly fancy this time. I mean, the polymath kind of looks cool, if that counts as fancy, but no, like, fancy cards. Let me just... This goes over with those. When I say this goes over with those, I just have this... Let me just go back to full screen. I just have a stack of these, which is just all of the codes. So at some point I'll probably put them all up again in case anybody missed them and they're still available. Okay, let's get back to it. Will they come back to Dynamax Adventure? Yes, please. Anything is fine. Oh. I was not paying attention and I should be. Sure, yes, please. Anybody is fine. Yes. Don't invite others. Such a fairy lights reflect. Helping hand. He has like no good attachments at all. He is okay. He'll pulse around and Psychic. So again, we're gonna want Bud, Ghost, Dark. There's a Dark right at the end. Okay. Cooker hands them more easily, lowers the target's defense. More powerful if it hits in succession, that's not very effective. So we'll just do that, crits land more easily, let's hope for a crit. Physical moves, that's pretty good into this. That Chansey took a ton of damage. Let's just do that again. If he can be confused and everyone else hit it, that would be great. He was not confused. He didn't do much damage though, so it's okay. Psychic, that was good. Heal Pulse is fantastic. Oh, and it heals everybody. No, we just put on the like worst possible target. Never mind. One more time. Yep. We are not gonna take it though, because we do not want the fighting when our next one is a ghost. I mean, we'll catch it in case, just to have one if we fail the ghost. But we're not gonna use it. I'm good for that. Good, it went to the person with like no health. So we're gonna go to the ghost. And then probably the dark. Dark resists ghost, but like I'm assuming it'll have non-ghost moves? Because it looks like the sandcastle, so I'm assuming it's the palisade. Yeah, okay. And then we have Razor Shell for it, may also lowers its defense. That would be great if it does. What? Sure. Confused? No. That did don't do much damage, but it did lower the defense, and that's big. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Super effective. Summons a heavy rain that falls for 5 turns. So massive. They're always like a good 50% bigger than the other one. Light string, that's it. Now we have a reflect and a light string. It's fuse. Short up. Oh. Yeah. Oh, it's not too bad. That's some good damage. Let's go do that again. Helping hand, that's an option. But now Hitmonchan does a lot of damage. Good job, guys. Okay. So the next one's gonna be dark. So we want fighting bug. Actually, if you want bug, we might just not swap here. Keep the bug into the dark. He does have Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball's pretty okay. Or do we risk it for the dark? I'm good without it, because then somebody else will have this. And then we have both. Now we go into the dark. I don't recognize the silhouette, please be a good dark type. Well, that's super effective, so let's just do this. Critical hits now more easily. Can we, get that critical hit, please? That did good chunk of damage there. Packers, metal sound. That's... Special defense partially fell. Can't up, but knows that's not a dark attack. Scorching Sand. Okay, this thing's dropping pretty fast. Burn. Drill Run. That did nothing compared to everybody else. Power Up Punch. Yep. And now someone else just lightly taps the thing. Confused. Come on, be confused. You were not confused. That... Got that last hit in, eh? Dazzling Blink. There you go. We do have a Night Slash on it. Okay. In that case, yeah, swap. Two of our team members are halfway gone already, but let's see how this goes. On it would be nice. Let's just Night Slash, see how it goes, see how much damage we do. That's gonna do a lot, yeah. Into a fighting type, that's really unfortunate that he's fighting into a psychic. Immediately we lose one, okay. Oh, that's good. That's, okay, we like, oh that was a crit, that's why. But still, nice, okay. Confused. Shadow Ball. Okay, we're at basically half right off the bat. That's, and now we can do this. This is gonna be a good time. Mass Darkness. Darkness or special defense. Let's do it. That is fantastic. Mass Darkness. And now the other one will just do anything. Okay. The Hitmonchan didn't even really show up. It got hit and didn't have time to come back. Catch. Pokeball. And we'll take the eyes off. So, yes. Oh, nope. 1, 2, box. Progress. Yes, please. Anything is fine. Hmm? I'll change this card. What is the grass? So we're gonna want fire or bug? Oh, we want a lot. Flying, poison, bud, fire, ice. Bud or fire. So if we take the right path, we have our choice at the end. So we want to go this way. Yes, and there's process. And then 2 or 3 turns, the user then becomes confused. Well, we'll just hit it really hard. Oh, we use it on ourselves. I don't know how that works. Let's find out. Use the outrage. Okay. So we use it on ourselves, and then for 2 or 3 turns we just hit it really hard. Then we're confused. That's fine, we just won't be confused after. Sure. Defense. Burning Jealousy. Fire Blast, Mist, Light Screen. A lot of setting up and not a lot of doing. Okay, so outrage for 1 more turn without being confused. Because it was 2 or 3, right? There's 3. Perfect. See, we just hit it hard. And just don't get confused after, because this is irrelevant. Because it'll faint after these attacks. Oh. Didn't think too much. Okay. Rising Voltage. That sounds cool. 6 week. We will indeed throw a Pokeball. We need more Pokeballs. I want to swap for it. Because we have a dark type, then we can take the psychic type, and then we can go for bug or fire, whichever we're feeling for the grass. Psychic. Sure. I'm not gonna take it. No. Okay. That too? It's fine. We just wanna... Special. Just gonna go ahead and super effective blizzard. I mean, you gotta try for the one like beta attack that may freeze them. Gotta try it once. Yeah, should do a lot. Right, voltage. Yeah. And we'll just Night Slash it. Lash out. Okay. I think that's flying? Like it is a bird. I mean, we're about to see in a second, but still. Yeah, it's psychic flying. Which is great. Because we can use the flying to get the bug, which we can then use to get the grass. So yeah, we'll use Air Slash. This is great. Okay. So I want to swap Pokemon for the Xatu. The Xatu will be effective into the bug, which will be good into. This is great. This is working out well. I have no idea what those even are. Anyway, whatever this bud is, we're taking it. Simple Beam. This mysterious wave changes the target's ability to simple. Sure. This thing double resists stress. This is amazing. If we survive. What is simple? Prone to wild stat changes. That's fun. But also seems like it's risky. So we're just gonna Air Slash. It's like the only move we have. That is fantastic. Hurt itself doesn't hurt us. That does okay damage. Swarm or Hustle? We will just continue Air Slashing it. Don't have a lot of other choice here. Red Scissor, okay. That's... Elmer, can you not? Okay. So, we're not getting past dirt. Oh! Wow, that was suddenly good. Okay, that is fantastic. There we go. We'll just go ahead and catch that. So it has a grass type and it double resists. It has a bud type, sorry, and double resists grass. So like, yeah, I would very much like that. And everybody's at full going into it. Okay. This is good. So it's another one of those Tapu ones. You have the Tapu Fini, and now you have Tapu Polo. Let's look at what my ability Swarm. Powers up button as the opponent's HP is low. Okay. Well, this is super effective, so it still works. May as well raise the user's attack stat. I mean, okay. That did not do as much as I thought. And if I can get the Razor attack stats to go up though. Are you punching anything specific? Not really. We're still just kind of trying for whatever shows up. I hadn't done many of these Dynamax Adventures before when we were going through the first time. So this time it's just kind of whatever we can find. No real plan or anything, just kind of like, there's cool things we can get. Let's get the cool stuff. Like, what is a Tapu Boomer? Metal possibly something. It's not. I would like the attack up. That would be fantastic if we could get one of those. Expanding force. And we're doing it. Rising voltage. Sure. Metal flow. I don't even know what you can get. I mean, like, I've looked at the chart, but that doesn't mean much to me, honestly. We'll take the Tapu Bulu. Yes. Deposit soon. Friendship? Sure. Engine's fine. Yes. Mian Shao. Hit pretty much at random, so it's one I don't know. So, let's go for that. Okay, so, Psychic again! So we want Bud, Ghost, Dark. No Bud, Ghost, or Dark. No Bud, Ghost, or Dark. Nothing. We'll take the Executor because it's fun there. And then we have to hope for something better. Huh. Oh, let's look fun there. I think that's good. It's also worth 20 speed. Just hit it. I don't think it's going to be using much wide guard moves. Oh, it's not going to live long enough to matter. Well, that did nothing. Okay. Get her some. They're just fun names. That did nothing. Sure. Let's protect us, just in case. Wide guard. Because the Durantia will just... There we go. Sure. Well, we don't want to go to the fire, that's for sure. So. Why not? Sure, why not? It's fine. Still doubt we didn't go to the fire. Now I'm really sad we didn't keep the execute. Oh, that is not what we wanted to see. It's just, hey, allied buddies. Okay. Sure, that's something. That's not something. Let's just keep doing this. Yeah. We're just kinda here. Get freeze it, that would be cool. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Yep. Okay. Can we just... No one has anything? Nope, chip sound right. Cool. We'll just go ahead and yeah. So I'll start. was a little touched and I'm messing around stuff there, and I made a missing one. Good job, team. Yay. I helped. I was here. I'm like the Hitmonchan in the last one we did. I just want away from this plane. I want to swap. I just don't want that. There we go. Psytech or Chase. Fighting would be awful. Psytech probably isn't that great. Water is going to be at least neutral into it, so we'll go for that. Toad. First trading frogs. Ninja shopping raises special defense. That could be good. That's rainbow gears. So that's cute. Didn't do a whole lot. Raises the user's special defense. So far, I don't know what that is. Does water pledge it? Special defense. Does it use special? What move does it have? No. At least I did something. Sort of spam A as fast as possible when we get through this. Okay. That was dead. Great. Ah, these past two have been painful. Yeah, base beam. Cool. Again. There we go. And we should be done. We'll probably just take the Seismitoad anyway. I'm confused. Oh. There we go. Okay. Sure, why not? It's not Psychic. We couldn't get anything good for Psychic. Budgest Dark, right. Not that it matters, because we got nothing for that. So I could voice Screech. Wow, those moves are... I am good without it. I mean, Sludge Bomb, we could poison it. That would be something. Can it be... I only have water. Can it be like second ground? That would be fantastic. Oh, that's just Psychic. That's a Mewtwo. I have a Mewtwo. Yeah. Because of ZA. So, special defense. Yeah, we'll take that. Ribbit. We do have two frogs here. This is very much a Ribbit team. Supersonic, avoided, sure. Suffered amnesia. I don't want to spend too much time just raising my special defense because it just nullifies stat changes. So, whatever. We'll do 1. And, Earth Power, sure. Good thing you raised your special defense. Okay, I was just gonna cherish as it can apparently be shiny. What does a shiny Mewtwo look like? And it's just green. Replacing those purple parts with green, and it's a color choice. Shadow, that's good. That's great. If you can just keep that up. Friends, yep. Thanks. Do it one more time. Stat changes, disable. Oh! Guess we're not doing it one more time. Super. We have 2 Pokemon being super effective. This is great. Now if you did the poison off, or don't. If you just did it to the crit, or don't. Okay. Okay. A Pokemon got a crit. So, yeah. Sure. Powered up by all the Dynamax. Oh. That's good. Okay, that was the best Pokemon to disable because we still have X-Scissor and Shadow Ball. So we should win here. There we go. And now we have another Mewtwo. Yeah, we got him. I think I will choose the Mewtwo. So what? Wait, Mewtwo with it? Yes. And we're probably gonna wrap it up here because it's getting kind of late and it's taken a bit, and we might as well end it on a high note because we just like cut what, 2 in a row there. So let's just call it here. This was a good bunch of catches, and I'll try to remember for next week to download Brilliant Diamond again. So thanks for joining for this, and have a shining week, everybody.